Family drama is hitting the political stage, and it's not pretty. Tim Walz, the man who could be our next vice president, is facing a revolt from his own flesh and blood. His brother Jeff is speaking out, and what he has to say will make your jaw drop, from accusations of poor character to full-blown ideological disagreements. This family feud is exposing cracks in the Democrat ticket. So buckle up, folks. The story goes deeper than you can imagine. Now, family drama can be exhausting, much like the toll that politics takes on our body. That's why Chuck Norris' secret to staying fit at 84 is so relevant. Just as the Walz family shows us the importance of strong values, Chuck reveals how focusing on 3 key factors can combat the effects of aging: feeling decades younger, working out longer, and having energy to spare. Imagine facing political drama with that vitality. You want to know the secret that's keeping Chuck Norris in fighting shape? Watch his special video at chuckdefense.com/next. Don't let the stress hold you back. Reclaim your vitality and stand strong, just like Chuck Norris. You'll find the link in the description. So what is the picture that everybody is talking about? Well, here it is. Tim Walz family from Nebraska, and they're all supporting President Trump. There they are, all sporting Trump, Walz for Trump t-shirts. Look at the whole family. They're all out there. Walz for Trump. That's not a good picture to be showing around. Now this story isn't necessarily new. It's been simmering for several days. Laura Loomer officially broke the story, and the New York Post ran with it. This was the front page of the New York Post just 3 days ago. This morning, New York Post front page: Tim Walz is not the type of character who can be trusted with decisions about the future of the United States, according to his older brother. The stories I could tell. Oh, brother. And Donald Trump actually weighed in on that tonight. Let's see what Donald Trump had to say.
In my view, is early voting's about to start, and I don't know how many Americans are truly familiar with her positions of decriminalizing illegal immigration and free housing, health care, education. Tim Walz wants free college education, legal driver's licenses.
I was so honored today.
And she wants a path to citizenship.
His brother endorsed me.
I saw that.
And his whole family. I saw the picture. And honestly, it was a very nice looking family. But his brother endorsed me, and the whole family endorsed me. I said, who are all the people?
Let me play
Kamala. There's something weird with that guy. He's a weird guy. JD is not weird. He's a solid rock. I happen to be a very solid rock. We're not weird. We're other things, perhaps, but we're not.
Donald Trump getting a kick out of that very picture we just shared with you. Some other pictures floating around. Of course, the memes, they speak for themselves. The Right to Bear memes, Grand Old Memes, a good friend of this channel, posted this. Here is Tim Walz getting a Make America Great Again hat for Christmas from his family. And, of course, we got some subpoenas that are flying to Tim Walz, a fraud investigation. We're going to get to that in a second. Here's another meme from a Donald Trump parody account. Just met with the whole Walz family in Nebraska. They love me. Seem to despise Tim Walz. Thank you for the amazing endorsement. Of course, this is an AI-generated photo. I want to make that very clear, but the message is certainly there. Now, let's get into what Laura Loomer had initially disclosed with this story. Tim Walz's brother Jeff responded to her report by condemning all of Walz's ideology, saying he's thinking about getting on stage at a Trump rally to tell stories about his brother and his poor character. Now, that was 5 days ago. And now this picture that we just shared with you is, I mean, like, she breaks the story. She digs into the accounts. New York Post goes with it. Trump responds. The family takes a picture. I mean, this is amazing from Laura. Continuing. He made a Facebook post in response, haven't spoken to Tim in 8 years. I'm 100% opposed to his ideology. My family wasn't given any notice that he was selected and denied security the days after. Jeff posted about how he's been thinking about telling his story at the Trump rally. I've thought about doing something like that. I'm torn between that and just keeping my family out of it. The stories I could tell, not the type of character you want making decisions about your future. Following Laura's exclusive report about how Jeff Walz, the brother of Tim Walz, donated to President Trump, called out the Biden regime for turning our country into a third world banana republic, the same day Trump was indicted in New York City, Jeff Walz has replied to new comments on his Facebook page on the post I uncovered. In the post, he condemned all of his brother's policies. Jeff, if you're seeing this, I'll be sure your message gets to President Trump. The American people deserve to know the truth about your brother, Tim. And then she does the pitch for the interview. Here is some of the posts here. I haven't spoken to him in 8 years. I'm 100% opposed to all of his ideology. My family wasn't given any notice. He was selected and denied security days after. Another post. Help MAGA. Get on stage with President Trump and endorse him. Help save this country. And he responds, I have thought hard about doing something like that. Could you imagine the visual of Tim Walz's brother joining Donald Trump on stage and giving a small speech? Oh, man. I would pay on pay-per-view for that. We've just become a third world banana republic. That's what he posted on March 30th of last year, Jeff Walz. Juanita Broderick, this is the best. Don't second guess her. And not just Jeff Walz getting the endorsement from Donald Trump today, but we also have Barack Obama's brother, Malik, coming out. And he doesn't refer to him as Barack. He refers to him as fake ass. Here's a picture he posted, fake ass when we were brothers. And there you can see Barack and Malik hanging out. Not sure exactly where that photo was taken, but he was happy to share it. That was a day ago. 8 hours ago, Ian Yeager posting, breaking Malik Obama, the brother of Barack Obama, endorses Donald Trump for president. I'm Malik Obama. I'm a registered Republican, and I'm voting for President Donald Trump. And I believe we have the actual post from Malik. I believe I bookmarked it for you guys. Somewhere around here. Aside from that, we also have news that, speaking of endorsements, Liz Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris for president. That's no surprise. That shouldn't shock anybody. And Brian Stelter, he felt that it was important enough to break the news. If you don't know, Brian Stelter is back on CNN. Me, Mark Dice, all the other conservatives, we are celebrating that news. In fact, I responded to Brian Stelter's. I responded to his announcement, letting him know how happy I was that he was back, because we were losing people. There wasn't anyone to fact check on CNN anymore. I mean, you got Dana Bash, you've got Fake Tapper. I mean, they're the only ones left. Don Lemon's out there in the street trying to make viral videos of himself leaving books, littering his books as garbage on New York streets. You've got Chris Cuomo. He's grasping at straws on CNN, complaining about getting censored. I can't believe it. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, just go to my X feed. You'll see it. Chris Cuomo crying about getting censored on social media platforms. Well, welcome to the club, buddy. Welcome to the club. Yeah, he's definitely trying to change his spots. That's hilarious to watch. Going back into the those subpoenas that were sent out today, Tim Walz hit with House subpoenas for records on $250 million in Minnesota over COVID fraud. Also, the House Education and Workforce Committee initiated an investigation into Minnesota Governor Tim Walz for being a national security risk compromised by the CCP. Does that surprise you after what we just uncovered that happened in New York? Communist Chinese spies in the governor's office? Investigation into China ties. Beyond the fraud allegations, there's significant interest in Walz's longstanding connection with China. Over the years, he's visited China numerous times, including on his honeymoon, and has engaged with Chinese entities. This includes his involvement with educational trips to China for students, which were reportedly funded by the Chinese government. His continuous actions and support of the Chinese Communist Party, especially given his past roles like serving as a fellow Chinese, serving as a, I can't believe I'm reading this. His continuous actions in support of the Chinese Communist Party, especially given his past roles like serving as a fellow at a Chinese institution and speaking at events linked to CCP influence operation. Tim Walz is a national security risk. Does Tim Walz speak Chinese? I bet you he does. I bet you he speaks fluent Chinese. We got to find the video. We have to find the video of Walz speaking Chinese. But speaking of videos of Walz, I wasn't going to show this, but I'm going to have to show it. I wasn't going to show it only because there was music on it. But I'm going to show it to you anyway, because you guys need to see this. So this is apparently Tim Walz dancing to Beyonce's song. I'm sorry you have to see this. There he is. I mean, that looks like Tim Walz, man. That looks like Tim Walz. Now, if you look in the background, you can actually see there's like people in like wheelchairs and seniors walking around. Well, I don't know what this place is about. Was it a party? I mean, who does this? I mean, these are videos that you see like girls on TikTok promoting Kamala Harris. But this looks like Tim Walz. I'm sorry, but I wasn't going to show this to you, but I had to. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we've got Tim Walz. We got the brother coming out, Brian Stelter, Liz Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris, no surprise. Malik Obama endorsing Trump. And, of course, Donald Trump reacting to this photograph, which is historic. So the next step is we need to get Tim Walz's brother on the stage with Donald Trump. Are you with me on that? I know you are, because I would love to see it. And I would love to see the Kamala Harris campaign go into damage control over this. So the Walz family drama isn't just tabloid fodder. It's a window into the soul of a potential leader. If Tim Walz can't maintain loyalty within his own family, how can he unite a nation? So as we've seen tonight, the cracks in the Democrat facade, they are widening. So stay tuned to the Next News Network as we continue to expose the truth behind the political theater. Remember, in politics, blood isn't always thicker than water or votes. So what's your take? Does a politician's family drama reflect their ability to lead? Let us know in the comments section.